Failure, one of the biggest reasons for depression. So whenever we come across the failure, regardless of the fields like education, job, business or whatever, we get so depressed. So let's see how we can overcome failure and become successful. He failed many times in academics and was rejected 10 times by Harvard University. After his graduation, he applied 30 times for jobs and got rejected every single time. He was the only one out of 24 who got rejected applying for a job, where 23 others got selected. Why now? You might have guessed him. Yes, Jack Ma, the founder and executive chairman of Alibaba Group. When we look at his life very closely, he failed many times in his educational journey and was rejected every time he applied for a job. But he never got depressed. Maybe he might have thought this: as no company is hiring me as their employee, why can't I establish my own company? And he started steps towards the alternative. And today, a man who failed even to become just an employee is an employer with 50,000 employees and standing as the richest man not only in China but across the Asia with net worth of $38.7 billion. If you fail in one thing, it doesn't mean that you will fail in everything. So whenever you are constantly failing in something, look out for the best alternative and ensure whatever you chose should be good enough to provide you a career. As I always say, this world is full of opportunities, so don't stop trying until you succeed. Okay, what's now if you are best at only one thing and you are so passionate to achieve it and you are constantly failing in it? Let's see. From her early age, she had an ambition of becoming a writer, and at 6 she wrote her first book. And in the journey of life, at 25 years she lost her mother. At 27 she got married. At 28 she gave birth to a baby and also got divorced and was left as a single mother. Not knowing what to do to feed her little baby, she got into depression and even thought of committing suicide. But suddenly, one day, she thought of doing something, writing the books which she thought was the only thing that she could do the best. And after finishing off her first book, she sent it to various publishers and all the 12 major publishers rejected it. But she never stopped trying, as she knew that was the only thing that she could do and nothing apart from that. So she kept trying until one fine day where one of the publishers accepted to publish the book, and rest was the history. She is none other than J.K. Rowling. So if you are failing in that particular thing, which is the only thing that you could do the best, the most important thing that you need to remember is don't do the same traditional stuff and expect the success. As you are best in only this particular thing, do it in such a way that no one even could imagine. Then the success will follow behind you. I would also like to share 3 tips that would help for your success. Whenever you are planning something, the first thing that you need to do is to check the ground reality. That means the possibilities, the scope and the opportunities, because we cannot plan to build the steps in the mid-air. So build your career with proper plan. Most of the time you might have heard these people say, don't work hard, work smart. And let me tell you the reality. All the successful people who were recognized as smart today is just because of their absolute hard work. And the truth is, there is no person in this entire world became successful without working hard. The only difference is the ways they chose to work are smart. So if you want to become successful, the second tip that you need to follow is to work very hard but in a smart way. Coming to third, whenever you fail, don't waste your time in finding the excuses. Stop giving excuses and instead invest your precious time in learning something from it and to find a better way to become successful the next time when you try it. And before winding up this video, I would also like to talk about something. Whenever people fail, especially the students fail, the parents starts comparing them with others. Please stop doing that, because it will certainly lower the confidence level of your children, and believe me, they can never come up. No two human born in this world are same. So if you can, please try to encourage them, but don't compare them. We often notice this, particularly in India. Parents are so selective and try to impose their desires and ambitions on their children, which is not at all correct. That is why most of the children or most of the students are failing today, because of choosing the things which they don't even like. There are so many fields where people can be more successful even doing nothing with the education. That doesn't mean I'm suggesting your children to neglect their academics. My intention is, along with the education, if your children are so passionate about something, don't stop them, because that is the area where they can work with full potential, putting their heart. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of success. And failure is a failure only when you accept it, but not when you fight it. Successful people aren't the ones who never fail, but are the ones who never stop trying until they became successful. So don't accept failure and stand as a loser. Fight back and always stand as a winner. In my next video, I'm going to speak about the criticism, which is another reason for depression. So please don't miss to watch my videos, and also don't forget to share with your friends. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and also follow my social networking sites for the latest updates of my video. Until I see you in my next video, stay blessed.